In 1855, the Governor-General of British India sent a diplomatic mission led by Arthur Fair to King Mindon of Myanmar to negotiate a treaty. The mission arrived in the royal city of Amarapura on September 1, 1855. The Residency, a few miles south of the royal palace, provided lodging for the envoys. The Residency was a purpose-built structure, and lodgings for the previous diplomatic missions to the court of Amarapura had also been located in the same place. Henry Ewell, the chief envoy's secretary, provided details about the Residency in his report. Photographs and drawings of the Residency were taken by 2 other mission personnel. The next section presents details of the Residency as they are reported in Ewell's report, together with drawings by Colesworthy Grant, and photos of the same taken by Linnea Stripe. The mission Residency was enclosed in a matted bamboo paling, some 70 or 80 yards square, with a gate on the east and west sides. Round the outside were sheds for some 600 Burmese soldiers, who continued to be posted there during our stay. Similar sheds, for our own escort and followers, ran round the interior of the enclosure. The house itself was a very large bungalow, with many roof ridges and gables. The skeleton was of substantial teak timber, walled and floored with bamboo. There were 2 very large public rooms, one of which was upwards of 80 feet long. But our party was rather unreasonably large, and the individual accommodations were somewhat scanty, even including 2 small cottages at each gate. The long front room, which we used as a dining room, was adorned with large Chinese tubs, containing artificial trees covered with flowers and fruits. These represented jacks, loquats, mangoes, custard apples, peaches, etc., and the fruit was edible, or meant to be so, consisting of little rolls and sweetmeats suspended by loops of wire, intended, as we were informed, to be consumed and replaced daily. The trees, as models, were not badly done, and formed rather pretty decorations. The room was carpeted with stamped rugs of Chinese felt, was furnished with chairs, tables, and a punkah, and was hung with large Chinese lanterns and Anglo-Indian wall shades. Outside this saloon was a wide veranda, looking down on a spacious portico, and this portico was a theatre for our recreation. It was a great circular shed, with a conical roof supported by a central mast, like a single-poled tent. On the further side was a sort of proscenium of blue cloth, with gilt valance, and orthodox stage doors, adorned with gilt pilasters and pediment in the Burman style. In the teatro portico and in the verandas stood immense silver water jars, each of the largest capable of holding a couple of men without difficulty. Huge silver ladles lay across the mouths for the public use. These jars had a truly royal appearance. Dancing, etc., was going on as a matter of course when we arrived, and when the conference broke up, a tumbler was performing with the mask and tail of a monkey. There was also a show of puppets in the compound. The arrangement was to be regretted which interposed a space of at least 2 miles between the mission residency and our flotilla, but as this place had been selected and elaborately prepared for our reception, the thing was now unavoidable without an open expression of distrust.